Hey Arctic Warriors, what's up? Arctic Phoenix here. And today we are doing our Women's March Madness bracket. Alright, let's just start with Region 1 here. South Carolina versus, whatever. South Carolina's winning. North Carolina versus Michigan State. We're going North Carolina. Oklahoma versus Florida Gulf Coast. Well, Florida Gulf Coast, they are known to pull off 12-5s in March Madness for women. We're picking them to do it against Oklahoma. Indiana Fairfield, we're going with Indiana. Nebraska, Texas A&M, we're going A&M. Oregon State, Eastern Washington, Oregon State. Ole Miss versus Marquette, go Marquette. Notre Dame versus Kent State. We're going Notre Dame. All right, let's just do it by bracket here. I mean, South Carolina versus North Carolina. Well, obviously South Carolina. Florida Gulf Coast, Indiana. Florida Gulf Coast is the Sweet 16. A&M versus Oregon State. Oregon State. Marquette versus Notre Dame. Notre Dame. South Carolina, Florida Gulf Coast. We're going South Carolina. Oregon State versus Notre Dame. Notre Dame. South Carolina versus Notre Dame. We're going upset pick. We're going Notre Dame. Iowa versus whoever. We're going Iowa. West Virginia versus Princeton. We're going Princeton. Colorado versus Drake. We're doing Colorado. Kansas State, Portland, K-State. Louisville versus Middle Tennessee. We're going upset pick. We're going Middle Tennessee. LSU versus Rice. LSU. Creighton versus UNLV. Creighton. UCLA versus Carolina Baptist. UCLA. Iowa. Princeton. Iowa. Colorado. Kansas State. Colorado. Middle Tennessee State. LSU. LSU. Creighton. UCLA. UCLA. Iowa, Colorado, Iowa, LSU, UCLA, LSU. Iowa versus LSU, Caitlin Clark versus Andrew Reese. We're taking Caitlin Clark in Iowa. Texas, Drexel, Texas. Alabama, Florida State, Florida State. Utah versus South Dakota State. Another 12-5. Here we're going South Dakota State. Zaga, UC Irene, Zaga. Tennessee, Green Bay. Love my Phoenix, but we're going with the Lady Vols. NC State, Chattanooga, NC State. Iowa State, Maryland, Iowa State. Stanford, Norfolk State, Stanford. Texas versus Florida State, Texas. South Dakota State, Gonzaga, Gonzaga. Tennessee, NC State, we're going Lady Vols. Iowa State, Stanford, we're going Stanford. Texas, Gonzaga, we're going upset pick. We're going Gonzaga. Tennessee, Stanford, we're going Stanford. Zaga, Stanford, Stanford. USC, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, USC. Kansas, Michigan, we're going Michigan. Baylor versus whoever, we're going Baylor. Virginia Tech, Marshall, we're going 13-4 Marshall over Virginia Tech. There's Auburn, Arizona, we're going Syracuse. UConn, Jackson State, UConn. Duke versus Richmond, Duke. Ohio State, Maine, we're going to go with Ohio State. USC, Michigan, USC. Marshall, Baylor, Baylor. Syracuse, UConn. Duke, Ohio State. We're going upset pick. We're going Duke. USC, Baylor. We're going with the upset pick. We're going Baylor. UConn, Duke. UConn. Baylor, UConn. We're gonna go UConn. Notre Dame, Stanford. Notre Dame. Iowa, UConn, Iowa. National championship. Notre Dame, Iowa. We're going Caitlin Clark in Iowa. We're for the national championship. 131 points scored, and this is my pick. This is my pick. Iowa is beating Notre Dame to win the women's national championship. These are my picks. Thank you. Have a nice day.